records now. Hello,
Hello.
Mahesh saying hello.
Yes, this is how I
Yeah.
double and hello because I'm doubly excited to say hello.
Your
Your
face
video
is still
quality
pink.
looks way better than mine.
Huh. And I think it's the light, maybe.
It
Because
is the light. That doesn't make any difference, but okay. This is a forever struggle. I think every other episode, the lighting is just bad, but that's okay.
it's also, I've rolled, like the last few episodes, we didn't really promote it. Like, we didn't even share it in our stories, and there are still views on it. So I am
We-
wondering who's watching it.
Who's watching? Yeah, it's a good thing, but also who's watching it?
Yeah, like maybe subscribers, but who?
Yeah, who?
Who's
There,
watching?
there, there is also what do you say? One of those views, okay, one is 100% from me because it pops up in my recommendation. And I was like, okay, you know what? Why not? Let me see what I have to say.
I haven't
So,
watched it yet.
no,
It pops up in my recommendations as well, but I haven't
hmm,
watched it yet. It
okay,
also,
you're a better person than me then.
no. Hey, your face is still pink. It's not my light then, because I don't have the pink light today.
Yeah, I've just connected to my external screen as well so that there is a little more light coming in. And for whatever reason, it's pink. So we have to deal with that.
It's breakfast time for you. Fair. So, what's been happening in life?
It's technically lunchtime, but
Oh,
it's a weekend. It's a Sunday.
yeah, fair.
What's been happening is there eating noise coming in the audio?
No, I don't hear it. Nothing.
Okay, I'm muted and muted. No one will know.
This is
Okay,
also,
so
oh, sorry, before you say anything, this is also our birthday podcast because I'm assuming next weekend neither one of us will be free to do a
mhm.
podcast. So,
Nope.
this is our, like, because my birthday is on 29th, Mahesh's birthday is on 30th, so we do birthday
Yep.
podcast. And this is a
Yes, we
birthday.
do birthday podcast. Yes. I think last time we did one, or did we not? Did we not?
I
No.
think we did some birthday podcast. I don't know if it was last year or last to last year, but it's been
Hmm.
2 years for the podcast
It's
now.
been, yeah, yes, it
Almost
has
two
been 2
years.
years. Yes. I think we also started this during the birthday time, right?
October or something, or November, I feel. Was it
Okay,
September?
yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah. I sort of vaguely remember because we spoke about what we did on our respective birthdays, and it was either on the first or the second episode. I do not remember exactly, but yeah, it's coming up on almost 2 years, which is not bad at all. I'd say that's an achievement.
Well, we uploaded the first episode in November on Spotify. So
Okay,
I'm assuming around we either recorded around October end or November because the first episode I think went out very quickly because we were just like, yeah,
right,
let's
right,
get it started.
right. Yeah. I think so. You're right, and I'm sure our birthdays happened around the time, and we spoke about it. I
Yeah.
remember that for sure. But yes, this is going to be a birthday podcast. So some updates on what's happening this weekend and why I'll be busy. Because I'm going to watch a Peter Cat recording show. Yay!
You
I'm so
mentioned
happy.
last time that it's around your
Yes,
birthday. It's wait,
yes.
it's close to my birthday. It's on 28th or 27th.
It's on 27th.
Yes, I remember.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it was very
So it's nice. It's nice. I think the end of September is like very eventful because yeah, 27th is this, and then 28th is another friend of mine's birthday back in Bangalore. Then 29th is your birthday, and then 30th is my birthday. The jam-packed end
yeah.
of September this year.
I think it's the same for me because I'm also moving. I booked my tickets for India. I
Oh,
leave unfortunately on 15th of October. Um, and I'm trying to find an apartment in Pune or close to Pune, whatever, whichever I can
hmm,
find.
hmm.
If someone's listening or watching or hearing, if you know a apartment that's available in Pune, please
Send
let me know.
recommendations,
Yes,
please.
please let
Yeah.
me know apartment. Yeah, I moved to I moved all my so I can show a little bit, but basically my room is
Okay, nice.
empty. Like
Everything is down. Oh no.
yeah, everything's gone. Like there is some little stuff left, but majority of the stuff is gone. So
Hmm,
my kitchen's all packed up too. Like it's all gone. I just have one pan.
hmm.
I have one spoon, one fork, and one knife.
This is how you were the first time you moved here. Like, oh yeah, this is one item and I have to make do with.
Even then, I didn't have I bought everything before I moved. So I had stuff
Hmm,
when I moved into the apartment, but well now I don't have plates or bowls because I moved everything. I was so overconfident that I won't cook anything. I won't have time to cook. So now I'm using a tiffin box as the lid as a plate and the tiffin box as a bowl. Uh, but then I have less dishes to do. But it's also like I always have to do dishes, otherwise I can't eat.
Correct. You can't store up anything, right?
But yeah, so that's where sort of I am at.
Hmm,
Next week next week the entire week is going to rain here, so it's
hmm.
very nice. Not so nice. But I decided that I will go to Disneyland for
Nice.
because I've never been, and as a kid I wanted to go, and so well. I decided I will go closer to my birthday. My birthday is on the weekend, so I can't afford Disneyland or Paris tickets on the weekend.
Right.
So
Right.
I leave for Paris actually tomorrow. And
Okay.
it'll be I go tomorrow night, come back, go to Disneyland on Tuesday and come back
Hmm.
Wednesday early morning. So it's very short. And the train ride's like
Okay.
2.5 hours, so it's not even that
Oh
super
yeah, that's not
late.
bad at all. Yeah, you can easily do it in two and a half
Yeah,
days.
so that's my plan. And on my birthday, there is there's a community, a vegan community that's organizing a
Hmm.
lunch and a sanctuary visit where you go and pet animals. So it's like food,
Oh,
right?
that's cute.
So there is
Okay,
food
perfect.
and animals, and I'm very happy. I hope it doesn't get
Very nice.
cancelled or anything because of the rain, but that's the plan. And it's
Nice.
also like because I have 2 weeks left, so 2.5 weeks left, so I'm also
Hmm.
sort of using that as a say bye to people and going to everyone's house and like getting dinners or just meeting up people that I have to say bye to
Hmm.
and doing all the paperwork that I need to do before I leave. So it's just
Hmm.
all of that. And also spontaneously decided that I will do sort of which I don't really agree with, like doing weekend trips, because a lot of people just do weekend trips and take a plane out somewhere. And I prefer
Yes.
traveling by train, and I'm not okay with it, but I wanted to go to Portugal before I left. So I'm doing
Hmm.
a weekend trip to Portugal.
Nice. Are you flying to Portugal or are you taking a train?
I can't take a train. It will take days. I don't have time.
Okay.
I will.
Okay. Yeah, it is far
I
off. Hmm.
So I'm going on Thursday next week. Next to next next to next week, Thursday evening, and I come back Sunday evening. So it's again a very
Hmm.
short trip.
Okay. So you're doing a whole bunch of traveling before you're leaving, which is a good thing.
Just
Nice.
Paris and this place. I came back from Germany just like last week on
You were
Thursday.
there for what? A week?
Days. A
2 days?
few days, like 3 days or so, 3 or 4 days, because I was moving my
Hmm.
stuff there. My
Hmm.
stuff's in Germany now. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's where I am, and that's my life update. I can give you more life update when life changes. It's just been very moving very fast. Like I haven't had time to process.
I mean, at the rate at which it's going, I feel like your life is changing every week right now because
Every day is so different. Yesterday, I took a train to so there is this town called Groningen, which is like
hmm,
north of Netherlands. It's
hmm,
really north. It's a three
hmm,
hour train journey, and I knew some like people there who were doing a potluck, and I was like, this is like yesterday was my only opportunity to go because after that I don't have time, and I
hmm,
wanted to go, so I took a 3 hour train to just go for a brunch potluck there for 2 hours. Like the potluck lasted 2 hours, and then I took again a 3 hour train back. So I traveled 6 hours in a train just to meet people and
Eesh.
say bye to them. So
Oh
it's
my God.
so every day has been just too much, and I just
Just a lot.
yeah, I just wanted to like sort of hit pause and for nothing to happen. But I
Hmm.
feel like that's gonna happen when I move back to India when there will be
Yeah.
nothing
Yes.
happening and I will
There
just
will
be
be nothing
dying.
happening.
Because I was like my life was so good and fast paced and now it's like nothing's
Right.
happening.
Yeah, I think this is something, a realization that does happen at the end of when you're leaving. Because I remember when I was also leaving Pittsburgh, until those last few weeks, I didn't really like put too much thought into it. But then those few weeks felt so rushed because I realized, oh, I'm not going to be meeting a whole bunch of people ever again in my life because you have certain friends who are like, dude, I'm friends with you because we go to the same college,
Yeah.
we hang out in the same city, so that's the only thing we have. We hang out for a few hours here and there, but outside of this, I know that we're not going to keep in touch much. But I also appreciated the time I spent with all of you guys here, so I would like to just meet once again and say bye. It was nice, a good 2 years, and we'll meet whenever we meet, and just do all of those things. And that took up so much time. I realized, oh man, I have to schedule and I have to make sure I go. Sometimes it is the same thing. It wouldn't work out. I had to take an extra detour or figure out how I'm going to do this and then do packing and figure out logistics of where to send stuff. So shifting is a headache.
Plus, I just feel like there's no time to process things. Like at this point, I'm
Yeah.
doing things without thinking because they are on my
Yes.
calendar or they need to be
Yes.
done. I
They
don't
need to be
have
done.
time to think.
Hmm.
And I don't like it. Like I am usually a slow person who likes to process things, think about them, feel them. I don't have time to feel things. I don't like it.
Oh God, I'm the same way. I am someone who I really need a lot of time to do very small things, which is not a good thing. Okay, I do not say that proudly. Sometimes it's okay, but sometimes I really push it. So, but at the same time, I agree with you in the sense that I don't like to be rushed.
Yeah, I don't like
I like doing things at a certain pace, and for 80% of the things that I want to do, I think it's fine. I just want to take it at my own pace.
yeah.
That's it. I've been pushing off buying some wardrobe for my closet for a month now. Like I need to get the perfect like wardrobe. And I've been pushing off buying headphones because my headphones broke.
I bought headphones. We had this
Oh, did you?
conversations
Yes, yes.
last
Did
time.
you did you get wired headphones? Because you wanted to get wired headphones.
No, I didn't buy wired headphones, but they have the like I can wire them. Like they
Okay,
have the
perfect, perfect.
option,
Right,
like
right.
the
Hmm.
thing you can connect it. And
Hmm.
I researched so much about like what headphones I should get and all of it. It was like I think I spent months researching, and there were just a bunch of them just sitting in my cart, and I was like, should I buy? Should I not buy? Eventually, and it
Hmm.
sucks because I do months of research, and I was like, I'm still not sure, and it
Yes.
reaches that point where I'm just like, I'm so sick of this, I will just buy it,
I,
and then I just make an impulse buy. And all the months of research
this is the
goes
exact
wrong.
same thing I do. This is the exact same thing. I spend so much time. Okay, dude, I want to make sure this, and finally, I'm at the point where I've learned so much, but I can't make a conclusive decision. And then I go with an impulsive choice and then I'm just gonna deal with it.
Yeah,
Oh man, why did I put in so much effort to fucking learn all this? Dude,
I
I've been so deep down the rabbit hole of learning about headphones.
I
I'm learning so I didn't realize that the headphone industry is so huge
I
and there are so
also
many varieties of open back
oh
headphones, closed back headphones. Apparently, Bluetooth headphones are like a no amongst audiophiles and they like wired headphones. Oh, quality is better. There's like a signal to noise ratio. And then they show graphs. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I looking at the graph to buy headphones?
yeah
And then like, they'll show graphs of how the bass boost goes. And then there are categories of headphones. There are warm headphones. There are neutral headphones. Bro,
Yeah.
it's too much.
And
It's
so many YouTube videos. Like I
so
watched
many
so
YouTube
many
videos.
YouTube videos of all these people reviewing headphones and different categories of headphones and stuff. And well, it was like much easier choice for me because my budget was low. So with that
Hmm.
low budget, I had like a few options, and then
Hmm.
eventually I went with, like, there were a few good contenders, and I knew,
Hmm.
like, some brands, I knew that their voice, like, quality, sound quality is going to be much better than the other. It's just
Hmm.
that they didn't have the color I wanted. So,
Oh God.
so eventually,
Yeah.
I decided to go with the color I wanted because I'm going to see this thing every day on my head.
Which headphones did you get finally?
Also, it, okay, wait, I will show you. But it's also like was like eventually it became like a random choice, because I didn't know this brand before, and I bought the headphones because of the color and the choice of colors they had.
Hmm.
And then I find out that they are actually made in Rotterdam. So I was like, okay, cool.
Oh,
At least
nice.
I take back something that was made in Rotterdam, or like
Nice.
the
That's
brand
cool.
started there. Uh,
Hmm.
so they are called Fresh and Rebel. Uh,
Okay.
it's and that's why I think I couldn't find as many reviews on them. So that's the color.
Oh, very nice. Nice.
Yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
they are over the year ones, but
Right.
and they weren't that expensive compared to all the other headphones. Like
Hmm.
they weren't that
The
expensive.
Sony XM5s and those Bose and all of those, which is
Even
like 300,
JBL, like
$400 and stuff.
I would have preferred also like getting JBL. It's just like it was like 300 euros or something. I was like, I am not spending
But it's too much.
over 100
It's too much.
euros. So this was
Yep.
under 100 euros, and
Perfect. Hmm.
that's what I wanted. And I'm happy that
Hmm.
sort of like it's made in Rotterdam, so there is something that I
Hmm.
can sort of back. And I like them
Right.
so much that like not the fact that like frankly I never had like headphones
Hmm.
that I used regularly, and this has been so
Hmm.
good for me because I needed something for when I go out in
Hmm.
public in public transport, in the train,
Yep.
when I have to just
Yep.
go buy groceries. I just want to sort of just block the noise. And they also have
Right.
they have ANC, so
Nice.
it's not so good, but it's good enough that
It's
like
good enough. Yeah,
stops
that's fine.
bothering me.
Yeah, that's enough.
So eventually, because I like the brand, and then because when I found out that it was Rotterdam brand, I
Hmm.
sort of liked them more. So
More reason to buy.
I ended up also getting a power bank from them today because I also didn't ever own a power bank, and
Nice.
I've been
Yeah.
traveling so much.
So
And I've like my yesterday when I took the 6 hour train, my battery was going to die, and I was thinking that he's talking to okay, I will keep talking. So I got the power bank, and because I really like the brand, they have really, really nice colors. And I just got the power bank today. Uh, and this is the color of the power bank. So I don't know how good the brand is or how good their technology is, but at least they make nice colors. And so far, all the reviews I read were nice. So we'll see. If it heats up too much or it bursts into flame, I will keep you updated. So this is the power bank I got. It's a
very
little
nice.
thick, but I like the color, and it's
Yes,
like
good. Okay. So basically, after all the research, color is the ultimate decider, right?
if I have to see something every day, color is important, I think.
Fair, fair, fair.
Design, also like how they look, like
How
because
they look and how they feel.
yeah, and plus like this, yeah, it's important to
Yeah,
me.
I completely get it. I think we've been doing the same round of purchases because I also got a power bank. Okay, and like one, it was on sale, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend a good money and get
Can
this
I
because I
guess
really need
brand?
it.
Can I guess brand? Is
Yeah,
it Belkin? No,
no, it's close. It's the other one.
it's the other one.
Yeah, like apart from Belkin, you'll hear another one very popular brand, which is like, oh, they make a lot of similar products, adapters and power banks and stuff. It's called U Green.
Okay, I don't know this brand, so I wouldn't have
Okay.
guessed.
Okay. It's literally the same as Belkin. So they make the same line of stuff.
Because
But yeah,
it
this
was similar to the Belkin one.
yeah, it's this is a 25,000 milliampere and 145-watt battery, so I can charge my laptop with this if I want.
Wow, that's very good.
Yes, yes, which is why I got it. I can fast charge my iPad, my phone, anything I want. So there are two USB ports and a USB-C port. I mean, like a regular USB port and two
See,
USB-Cs.
Mahesh, you
So
did much more research than I did for power
I
banks.
did a lot. I
Because
did a lot of research.
eventually I like this brand because of the headphones. I was like, I will just buy their power bank.
Might as well get
It's
a
a
power bank.
nice color and
Mm,
it's not as many ports. Like I just have two. And it's there was
mm,
an option for a 6,000 one, and there was an option for a 12,000 one, and I just bought the 12,000 one. Like the
mm.
12,000 whatever it's the unit power.
Right, milliampere hour.
Yes, that.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so power bank was, and my next purchase is of course a headphone. I've also been researching a bunch. Those headphones are really nice. I number one, I want ones which really both of my ears nicely, because I don't want the ones that sit just on the drop of my ear. Those the smaller round ones, because
Oh,
it like annoys my ear. I hate it. I want it to fully come
but that
and sit
also
on my head.
eventually, from like using these ones which go over my ears,
Hmm.
eventually, I don't know if the good ones also do that, but maybe it's my ear, it's the suction
Hmm.
or whatever it, the pressure, I don't
Hmm.
like it eventually. Like if I wear it for 4 5 hours, then I sort of don't like it. Now it's okay,
Oh, okay.
but for me personally, after 4 5
Hmm.
hours, I don't like the thing. Like I feel
The
my
feel.
ears are getting pressed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's too tight because the one I had, the Sony ones, it was not too tight. It was great. I could wear them for hours. I would wear them on 8 hour long plane journeys and sleep, and it would be fine.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and the ones I had were the cheaper Sony ones. These are some 3-year-old C710 I had. Those are fine. And honestly, I never wanted to change those headphones, dude. I was completely fine. I'll tell you how I broke it. It was the funniest thing ever. Okay, so I went on a run, and this is towards the end of my run. And here I usually try to go as fast as possible. Okay, I'm just like running like there's no tomorrow and puffing and puffing. I'm really suffering out there. And then, okay, I have the last 10 seconds. I can see my house. I'm like, I'm running, I'm running. And there's a bunch of trees on the path that I'm running. Okay. So I'm running super fast, and there is one tree branch, like there's one little tree branch that is like has like a hook thing that has come down. I don't even know because I'm running, and the hook perfectly just takes my headphones and slaps it out of my hair, and it goes flying and falls on the ground. And I'm continuing to run because I'm like, dude, I need to finish my sprint quickly. I have 5 more seconds. So I ran and like, okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then I ran for another 10 seconds, finished my run, and then ran back, picked up my broken headphones and walked back home. It was sad, but also so hilarious.
It's like a movie scene or like a
Yeah,
sitcom scene.
it was legit like some Looney Tunes cartoon. You know those Roadrunner series, like, oh, he'll be running until something that
Same.
like pops his head. Yes, it was literally that. It was literally that. And I was like, wow. I maintained it for 3 years so well. I even bought new earmuffs because the older ones were damaged, and I thought, okay, I can reuse this for another 3 years. But uh,
It's time for
it's
change.
fine. Yeah, it's not. I don't. I guess it's not unfixable because it still sort of works. But at the same time, it's going to be very clunky, and I don't want that anymore. So I might as well just get a new one. So yeah, next is the headphone purchase. It's, it has gotten to the point where I've done too much research, and I simply cannot decide. There's too much out there. I don't know what I want, so I'm gonna lay low and not do any more research because I went too deep. All about these headphones I learned. Then there is this whole category of products called an IEM. By the way, these hardcore audiophiles and headphone nerds, I guess, because those people exist. They have very different categorization of all these things. They have headphones, headsets, earbuds, earphones, and then they have something called an in-ear monitor, IEM, which is what this AirPod is apparently. I don't know. There are a lot of categories, and this whole in-ear monitor market, and they say that these IEMs are supposed to be better than a lot of the like for the price you pay, you get way better quality rather than getting a headphone. So they were like, you can get $40 for $50, really, really good IEMs, which are like the AirPods. So it just
Your mic shifted,
will
so
be
the
fine.
last bit of the sentence we didn't hear.
Okay. I was just saying it's kind of like your AirPods. But yeah, there is a whole other category of listening devices.
I
So
didn't know
that's
that.
there. Yeah, I went to way too deep. I went way too deep. I had an afternoon free from work and I'm like, dude, I'm going in. I spent hours and now I'm here. And I haven't made a choice. I'm still using my AirPods. I don't think I'm going to make a choice for a while.
Yeah, it
But
took me a few
but
days.
but during the course of this deep
Research.
dive,
Yeah.
okay, I there's this whole trend of people who want to do digital detox, stay away from their phone. People are buying iPods, like old iPods.
I miss them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, so people are buying old iPods and you can mod them basically. You can install a bunch of stuff and make sure that it still works, number one. And you can load all your songs on it and everything and just listen to songs from the iPod. So a lot of people now are doing this digital detox by carrying their iPods with them when they go out instead of their phones because they just want to listen to music when they go out for a walk or something and not do anything else. Or they want to go out for a grocery shop haul and they just want to listen to music and come back and not use their phone as much. So they just switch to their iPod and just carry around their iPods and come back like they used to do before. Which is an interesting thing. I didn't know it was happening. I thought iPods just don't exist anymore and no one cares about them. But clearly, a lot of people are still using iPods.
I kind of miss mine. Like, I used to have a shuffle, which was so convenient. It's so tiny, and you can just plug it
Yeah.
or like it because it had that
Yes.
buckle thing, like
Yes.
clip.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
You can just
kind of
put it on.
yeah. So I kind of miss that. It was like my
I
lifeline. I went
Oh, I never
everywhere
had.
with that. It's just so cute and tiny.
I always wanted an iPod, but I never got it. I ask my dad all the time. He's like, "Oh, why do you want this expensive thing to listen to music?" I'm like, "Yeah, fair enough. I can't really do say anything. So fine." I got those knockoff cheap Chinese AirPods that you can get on the street for 30 rupees, 50 rupees, and you can put an SD card into it and listen to music.
Uh,
So I would get those here and there and just use that for a little bit. But
for
that's all.
Yeah, my parents didn't buy me the iPod. It was a gift from one of the relatives that gave it. Uh,
Nice, nice.
my parents wouldn't spend that much money. They wouldn't like even spend money on like shoes as much. Like if I wanted like a branded shoe or something, my dad
Yeah,
would
same.
say like your feet's gonna grow out of it. So what's the point? Why waste money?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah, same, same. It took quite some time for my parents to be okay with buying a branded thing, like going into a showroom and being okay with buying it. It took quite some time. I think after some time they realized after the first few purchases that we did, they realized how much longer these things last. And then they were like, okay, fine, we can get stuff from these. You can get from these places if you want. And we started like that with clothes as well as shoes and all of these. Because before that, it would just go to the neighborhood clothes store, Prakash Textiles, or like whatever there is, whoever there is nearby, and we would get something.
And my parents also have like changed perspective to it now because I see my mom
Mm.
like buying Skechers and stuff, and I
Oh, nice.
don't buy branded shoes anymore because I think that sort of mentality or whatever it was sort of stuck, and now I'm been thrifting my things, so I thrift shoes too. Like I do get like if it's a good brand, I consider it obviously more, and if it's cheap, but I've been just thrifting things. And it's so like how it went like a full circle moment, because initially my parents were sort of pushing me towards just like getting cheap stuff and things like that, and now they've moved on to the brand bandwagon, and I've gone into thrifting. So it's like a full circle.
Yep. I think it always happens. I'm not into. I don't do thrifting as much. Here, I also don't know. I've been to the few thrift stores that are nearby, but they're honestly not. Some of the stuff is not great.
Yeah,
And even in Pittsburgh, I tried, but it wasn't too great.
you have to find your store, I feel, because I've been to thrift stores
Exactly.
where they've just like hung the clothes that they've received and it's not clean and it's not nice, and I don't like those like kind of thrift stores. But the one near
Hmm.
my house, luckily, like currently near my house, um,
Hmm.
it's also it's sort of like a Salvation Army store similar to that.
Okay.
So basically all the money from the shop, like money they collect from the sales, goes to
Hmm.
helping homeless people. um,
Okay.
and
Nice.
uh, it's very clean, like they wash all the clothes, it's labeled very nicely, it's like a normal
Hmm.
store, it looks like a normal
Hmm.
store, and it's just so nice. I've been
Hmm.
avoiding, like the last few months I've not gone there because I don't want to shop more, but I've sort of made a box of clothes that don't fit me anymore. And in my
Hmm.
head, I look at it as sort of like a circular economy system where when clothes don't fit me anymore, I can go donate it back to them and they can resell.
Right.
So it's sort of like a
Right.
circle, and and the money that I spent on it, I see it as it went to charity. I used it. It was sort of
Right.
like a rent of those clothes. It's not that
Hmm.
expensive, so it's either
Hmm.
rent or charity, whatever you want to consider. But again,
Right.
sort of like a circular thing. Then hopefully nothing's going to. I know some of the stuff till doesn't get say like sold, and all of those things happen.
But it's still okay. It's
Yeah.
you're contributing to it in some way,
I'm
and
not,
it's fine.
yeah, not buying anything new. It just stays in that
Hmm.
circle. And I, I wish there was something like that in India, that it sort of
Hmm.
stayed and it was like clean place and selected clothes and all
Right.
that. That would
Right.
be really nice. Because it's,
Yeah. There are stores that I've seen in India, online stores usually. Either they run through Instagram or something where
yeah,
they sort of thrift stuff, and you can get it from there, and that's the only place. Physical stores is
there
like
are
that.
a few. Like
Mm,
there is one
very
in
few.
Goa. I've been there of like my best friend. She runs a thrift store online. So there are,
Is it called Disco.very, the one in Goa?
I think it's Karma or something. Uh,
Okay. Okay.
I
Because I know also of one from Goa, but it was
I think it's
something else. I
Karma.
got one jacket from there years ago.
I it's somewhere in Anjuna, I think. Somewhere
Mm,
around Anjuna. I went there once. Didn't really find
mm,
anything nice, but they have a lot of stuff because a lot of people who come there just donate stuff.
right.
But it will take a while, I think, for India to. Which reminds me of India and Coldplay. If you have been on Instagram today, you must have seen. And if you haven't,
I
you
have not.
okay. Coldplay tickets in India went on sale today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At noon, and nobody I know got tickets. Majority, like very few people got tickets, but and so Instagram is just filled with Coldplay memes and ticket memes because people are pissed at Book My Show. Apparently, there's also like I think there was an article too that 1.3 crore people logged in to buy tickets, and they were
Mm,
initially doing two shows, and then they announced another show on 21st. So
wow.
people are very upset because also there were like from whatever I saw on Instagram and read that apparently Viago, there were resale tickets that went on for like tickets that went on for resale before Book My Show tickets went up. Uh,
Ooh.
and now
Yeah.
these tickets are like, it's not even three times, four times. People are selling it for lakh or like it's 60,000, 70,000 lakhs for tickets. And these tickets were
Yeah.
like, original tickets were fairly cheap. So,
Dude, this is totally the kind of thing that is 100% possible and so much more prevalent in India
I know.
because like people are ready, dude. People will
But
be ready to
there
buy it
is
early.
always some scam. There is always
Some
someone
scam.
who's given money, taken, bought those tickets and are reselling.
Yes,
And we're not saying
yes,
that is what happened, but there is always something
yes.
like that where
There
someone
is yeah, there is always
promote.
and from yeah, and in general the culture around stuff like this is more prevalent. You do see it everywhere, right? If someone has an opportunity and if they know their friends being like, dude, I know that I'm on the inside, I know that some of these, you know, tickets are going to sale on this time. So split the money with me, whatever profits you make, I'll give you earlier access. Of course, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
These things happen all the time, everywhere, uh, in India also.
So, yeah, all of this sort of scares me
That's
to
so
go
funny.
back. It's so like I like here people are obviously like even there people are suing Ticketmaster for things that they did. But
Yes, yes.
which reminds me, I tried getting Linkin Park tickets because Linkin Park's doing
Hmm.
like the reunion show, and they
In
were
India or here?
in Europe. They are performing
Okay.
tonight in Hamburg, and I tried my
Hmm.
best to get the ticket. I went into queue. I was 94,000, and I was like, I might get it. I might get it. I was still hopeful that I would. It
Hmm.
didn't only. I was still at 94,000, and they were like tickets sold out. So yeah, they're only doing one show in like EU. There's one show. There's one show in UK, and that's it. And then they are doing
Oh
one
wow.
shows. I don't know why. Maybe they're like doing
Hmm.
some hype thing. But
Yeah, maybe. That's very few. Huh. The gig economy, dude. It's crazy. Coldplay is performing in India.
the thing
There's
is,
also some.
like it wasn't
Sorry,
this
go
big
on.
in when they came for Global Citizen because I remember I had like two tickets. My mom didn't let me go. I cried a lot, but
Hmm.
those two tickets were there. People weren't like there was the craze around it, but it wasn't that crazy.
This is what in 2016?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
So they
2016,
performed.
2017.
Yeah, they
Yes, yes, I
performed
remember.
before. Yeah, but it wasn't obviously the
Yeah.
concert with the bands and all of their whole thing that they do.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's getting sold out now as well, right? Because the Coldplay concert is now
Yeah,
this
I
whole
think
big
they
thing.
have this whole brand now and they've made the hype around it, and that's why it's sort of the whole
Yeah.
concert experience is
Yes.
then
Yes.
like, yeah.
Yes. Which is why now so many people who, even if they're not big fans of Coldplay, will be like, yeah, once in my life, I want to go see Coldplay concert. Like, why? Yeah, because it's apparently great and it's a great
Mhm.
experience and everyone sees it. It's like,
That's
okay,
true.
that's a
It's true
fair
because
enough reason to go do it.
Yeah, Taylor Swift was also like that. It was also
Yeah.
experience. If you want a Taylor
Hmm.
Swift fan, you go for it. The Eras Tour, you realize that it's just a really nice experience to see.
Hmm.
You don't even have to know the songs. Just being there,
Right.
it's a different kind of
Exactly.
experience.
It's like a show. It's a show.
And the
Yeah. Even
crowd
if you don't know anything, you can go for the show and you can have fun.
and the crowd is part of the show because you need the
Yes.
crowd for all of the things, the little things they do.
Yes.
And we have less than a minute. So do you have any closing notes?
Closing notes is that I'm upset that you're leaving Rotterdam. But since your life is changing so much, we should do more podcasts during this time so we can capture all the chaos that is going on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I hope you're not coming here in December. I will be upset if you're in Rotterdam in December.
Well, hey, I'm either going to be in Rotterdam. If I'm going to be in Rotterdam, I'm also going to be in India. So it's fine. So I will come to India and I'll make sure my visa is in Mumbai so that I come there.
Okay.
Then I'll meet everyone around that area.
If you come to Rotterdam, click a picture outside my house.
Okay, send me the address. I'll go like, hey, Anushka, is that your house?
You can meet some of my friends also then.
Yeah, actually, I can just do that. Just
Yeah.
give my contact